Everybody, what do you know about the Great Gatsby? The Great Gatsby. Yes, very good. On the screen there, the author is F. Scott Fitzgerald. What else do you know? Is it a movie? Has it been made into a movie? Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. Right. Okay, make sure you're answering to the whole class. Okay, so it has been made into a movie. A student has responded. Who is in the movie? What famous actor is in the movie? I know it's after Christmas and a new year. Come on, energy, energy, energy. We need energy. Who is the famous actor in the movie if you've seen the movie? Who is the famous actor in the movie? Okay, good. Somebody did answer in a private chat. I would suggest you share your answer with everybody, but the actor is Leonardo DiCaprio. That is correct. I suggest after you've read the text, it's not a long text, so you could find it online. You can find an audio copy online. You could read the text, and then I'd suggest watching the movie. If you have Netflix, it's on Netflix. It's basically open streaming. It might even be available on YouTube. I'm not sure, but it's open streaming, and it's not a very long movie. It's not bad, not a bad version. It's pretty good. There's some older versions. I'm not sure if the older versions has been put into the course, but the Leonardo DiCaprio version is not so bad, and it helps you understand the story. Okay, let's do a quick little overview. So when you get to the Gatsby unit, you'll see it here, Unit 3, Topic 4. If you are in the 4U local course, your course is a little different than the 4U V3 course, but in terms of activities, they're basically the same. The first 4 activities are relatively different, but you do have a short quiz. In terms of reading the text, you have access to the text. Let's see, I think it's on activity 1. I'm just going to look it up. Angles, no, it's not. It's maybe on Unit 2. Let's see. Reading. So the version that's in the course should be in activity 2. Yes, it is. So if I click on it, hopefully it'll open to the online version, right? So this is the online version of the textbook. If you see here, it's not too long, about 50 pages in total, around 50 pages. And the chapters are set up on the side here too, right? So you can go through the chapter, right? Good. So the book is available to you online. It's not a long book. You can also have it read to you, as I mentioned. So after you finish Unit 1, Activity 2, which is the reading of the textbook, then you move on to Activity 3, which is the success criteria for the unit. So you'll answer this question, how will you be successful in this unit? I won't go through it. You've done already 2 of these, so you know what you're doing. There's a Gatsby quiz. That's a comprehensive quiz, so you have to read the textbook first. Some of you have already attempted it in my 4U3 course. Good, you've answered the questions already. I've marked those 2. And then we get to today's activity, which is U3A5. These are journals that you need to put together and answer in the actual unit. So if I scroll down to the content page, there's a summary for chapter 1. We'll watch a short video that summarizes chapter 1 in a second. And the actual assignment for U3A5, which is what you're doing today, It asks you to answer one of these questions. Notice how many times Fitzgerald uses the words hope or dream in chapter 1. Why does he do this? Nick starts the novel by relaying his father's advice. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. List 1 or 2 of Nick's advantages. Does he reserve judgment in the novel? Also from chapter 1. Describe Nick. Many of you choose this question. It's a relatively easy question. Who is Nick? What facts do you know about him? What can you infer or guess about his character? What kind of narrator do you think he is? Number 4, how does Nick react to Jordan? And number 5, what does Tom's behavior reveal about his character? So basically, in this particular journal, you're looking at either one of 3 characters, one of 2 characters, Nick or Tom, or you're looking at the novel itself, one of the themes by Fitzgerald of hope or dream. You would type your answer in here. Now, what I usually tell students is rather than just typing your answer in here and submitting it, why not write it in an MS Word document, save it, submit it here, and then if you want to, improve the mark or get a better mark, at least you have a copy of it. The other thing too is when you type anything in here and click submit, you don't get a notification that I've received it. So what happens is sometimes students, well, not in this class, but sometimes students will keep submitting 1 or 2 times. In the reflective journal activities, you don't get a notification that it's been accepted. So just know that once you click submit, that's it, it's been submitted. If you're not sure, email me or WeChat me and I'll check it for you. But usually 1 time is enough. The more you submit it, then the more, there's too many entries for you. So then I have to change them all to the same mark. But anyway, so that's the activity for today. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to talk about the textbook too much because you have to read it, but we'll watch a couple of videos. I want you to become familiar with the main themes of the novel. We might have watched this video previously, that's fine. It's a good review. Again, you have to do this on the exam anyway, this novel, so it's a good review. And then I'm going to ask you to look at the major themes, and we're going to watch a summary of chapter 1. So the first video we're going to look at are the characters, just to remind you of who the characters are in the text. I have to actually turn on the audio, so give me a second. Okay, make this a little bit bigger. And if you have any questions afterwards, I'll take some answers, some questions, but these are the main characters of the textbook. A nice review. No, don't panic if you've watched this already, it's okay. Can you hear that? Somebody type in the chat box if you can hear that, okay?